Last week on Tomb of Annihilation, the heroes arrived at Port Nyanzaru, intent on ending the mysterious death curse. Poppy the froghemoth ate a dinosaur detector, and Ramrod threw a child. They saved some hungover pirates from agile, burning zombies, and then entered into a dinosaur race to win the grand prize. A piece of the Dreamer's Amulet. An item that may be the key to ending the death curse. Right now, Val and her pretty dinosaur are tied for the lead in the race alongside Ladarius, a stubbly member of the rival team, known as the Green Vipers.
All right, we're in the middle of the race. It's round 2. Val was in the lead. And Val, you get to go first. You can do all of one of those actions. If you remember, you can dash, jab, taunt, trip, or strut, or something else. Right now, you're in the lead, riding your pretty dinosaur. What is that? Oh, I wanted to ask. What does that look like? Like, what is it painted like? Do you have any? Does it have like big eyelashes or something?
It's got like really nice stripes on it and a few spots, and she just made it look as fancy as possible.
Okay.
Like the anti-Strix. None of this sticks in the. None of that.
All right.
18.
Okay, so Val, you can move up 1, and then you can dash, jab, taunt, trip, strut, or whatever.
I think that she's going to continue dashing.
Okay. All right, so that's a animal handling check.
Okay. So that is going to be a 13.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh.
All right, so you're whoa. The name of the okay. Next up, so Val, you're getting close to the end, but you might have an obstacle to overcome. All right, so next up,
no.
Ladarius moves up 1. He's going to try to keep pace with you, so he's going to have to make an animal check.
I'm just trying to pretend that he's not there. I'm just focusing on the goal.
All right, dash. All right, so he only moved 1. That's it. Okay. After Ladarius is Ramrod. Ramrod, right now, you're next to Mistletoe, and that's it.
Okay.
But you get to slide up 1, and then you can do what you want. You can dash. There's really nobody to trip.
Yeah. So Ladarius is a bit ahead, right?
He's up by 1 spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're behind him, and you smell spicy. The spice smell coming from this dinosaur.
This dinosaur is spicy?
Spicy?
It smells very spicy.
Cinnamon. It's oh god, it's too far to jab him. I'd have to be next to him, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So Ramrod's gonna just do it as his tribe would do, and just lick the back of his hand, and try to dash by slapping his dinosaur on the rear end.
Make an animal handling check.
Because Ramrod's really good at animal handling checks, so I imagine that's what he would do.
All right.
And he gets a 9.
Okay. So, you slap it. Let's see. It doesn't like that at all.
Oh no.
All right. It starts making roaring noises and stuff. And you pick.
Come on, stupid dinosaur, go!
The strongest one, right?
Yeah, he's probably mud covered and little rough around the edges.
Huh. Right. After Ramrod is Nara the Smart. She's gonna dash also. Natural 20. Boom. All right. She's now next to Ramrod. After Nara is Zavagor.
Okay.
There's 2 people next to you. Ladarius, no, that's not right. It's Jim Crank and Deidre the Slinker.
Jim Crank.
Jim Crank. You know what? I have no personal beef with Jim Crank. I know that's reserved for someone else. I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna dash.
All right, animal handling.
Okay. Oh, I got a 10.
Oh, okay. So you move up, but not. So you're next to Mistletoe. So right now in the lead is Val, and then Nara, and then Ramrod. And, oh no, it's Val, Ladarius, Nara, Ramrod. Okay. So let's see. That was Zavagor. Deidre the Slinker. She'll try and dash. She makes it. And it's Mistletoe's turn.
How far away am I from Ladarius?
2 spots.
The one who's
If you move
is
up
that
one,
within-
you'll be next to Nara.
Did she blow past me because of the natural 20? Because she got hit by a vine
Mhm.
when I didn't,
That
right?
pushed her
So,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So he's out of the range for like a thorn whip, which is only like 30 feet.
You could do that. You want to do that?
Could do that
Try
on
it.
Ladarius.
I mean, you're casting on your mount, so there will be like a Arcana check involved, I think. Do you want to do that?
Arcana.
Wait. You also
okay,
remember the rules. There's no spell.
There's no spells. Oh,
Damage.
would never go against that. I mean, I don't like the fact that I was overtaken by so many people. So I'm gonna try to my Allosaurus. I got with animal handling a 21.
You did it. Okay. So Mistletoe is now tied for second with Ladarius, and Val is in first. Last up is the dwarf known as Jim Crank. He's
Dun,
pissed.
dun, dun.
He's so pissed. All right. He pulls up next to Zavagor. Zavagor, he gets out his rider's pole. You know, he's gonna try to womp on you.
My dinosaur eats him.
No. All right. +4. He rolled a natural 1. I swear he did. Why?
Oh,
He's
Jim.
cursed.
Why, Jim?
Uh,
So let's see what happens when you fail the jab.
Is he the leader of the gang just because like everyone feels really sorry for him and like wants to like build him up a little bit?
He falls off his mount and loses a turn of movement. Great. Good job, Jim. So he swings and just he falls off, and you know, I guess he rolls in the dirt a little bit.
He hit a puddle.
Come on.
the one puddle in the entire area he hits.
Ramrod glances back and is just laughing maniacally.
All right, so
Dinosaur walks over, like pees on him a little.
okay, so now it's the end of the round. Everybody roll a d20 to see if you have an obstacle.
11.
Let's see.
15.
11 for Zavagor, 15 for Val. Ramrod?
12.
Oh, 12 for Missile. What about Ramrod?
17.
Oh my god, really? Okay. Okay, so I pre-rolled the Green Vipers. So Val, you're fine. Ladarius fine. Ramrod fine. Nara fine. Zavagor fine. Deidre, a net. Like she like a net is gonna. She has to make an acrobatics to avoid the net, and she does. So the net comes flying at her. She ducks it, keeps going. And Mistletoe's fine, and then Jim Crank fell in a mud pit.
Jim Crank.
He failed, so he's in the mud pit, and he's gonna be stuck in there for a while.
I have a feeling Jim Crank is actually like a Sararak in the end. Like he's gonna have some big like gotcha at the end of all this.
All right. The next round, it is Val's turn. Val, you are 2 spots
Go,
away
Val,
from
go.
the finish.
Go, Val.
Oh. Was going to taunt, but I'm going to have to dash.
All right, you're
So I'll
right
make-
there. You pull ahead.
I'll make that animal handling check.
Uh-huh.
Natural 20.
Oh my god! All right. So you blow past, and you won the race. Look at that.
Yes!
So
Really?
yes.
I'm so happy.
Well done.
I'm so
All
glad
right.
my dice have behaved themselves so far and have not ended up in dice jail yet.
So, you're all going off the field, and so are the Green Vipers, and Jim's still stuck in the mud. It'll be a while. All right.
Oh,
So you go back to the locker room where Hoppy is eating limes, and you'll have a little bit of time. They tell you you're going to be fighting in the arena a little bit. Is there anything special you want to do before then?
Can I give Hoppy a big hug?
Good.
Just wrap my arms around him.
A professional racing circuit that we can kind of brand Val as our sort of professional racer and enter into bigger races, we could all be her pit crew or what?
The city every 7 days has a race through the streets, and so there's 7 famous dinosaurs. There's Banana Candy, Mountain Thunder, Boobtow's Favorite, and a few other, and they're all different kinds of dinosaurs. Triceratops. There's a young Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's all sorts of.
That hardly seems fair.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just eats the competition.
Yeah. So when that day comes, everybody in the city kind of moves everything out of the way, and they kind of sit on walls and watch the race. It's a big deal, and the person who wins is a big deal each week, So this is kind of like a, minor league, Well, this is actually pretty major. It's the arena in the city, So this is pretty major. It's not quite the street race, but it's a big deal.
So
there's no drifting happening in the Coliseum or anything. That's for the street races.
Dino drifting.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to do before the arena fight?
Are there any rules to the arena fight that we should be aware of? Can I cast spells now, or
there's no spell damage, no elemental spell damage, or regular spell damage, and if you kill somebody, you automatically are disqualified. Your team loses.
Can you buff your abilities with spells?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just no spell damage. Okay.
Is there fist to fist thing, or are we fighting with weapons, or what's?
You can use your weapons. Just don't kill anybody. That's all.
So is it no
stab them here instead of here?
So does that mean we have to? Are we doing subdual damage? Is that a thing in 5e?
I think it is, but we'll just say
non-lethal. Yeah.
Non-lethal, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Non-lethal. Okay.
You hit him with the flat of your blade.
Is this considered a short rest then? Can we use a hit die?
Yep.
Okay. Short rest. Are we going explicitly against the Green Vipers, or is this going to be more of a melee? There's a free-for-all type thing.
They failed. They're out of it. So now you're facing someone new.
Oh.
Can we scout out the competition?
Sure can.
Exploit their weakness?
He's stretching his hammies.
Okay.
You see a black feathered bird-man and 2 velociraptors. They're he's stretching his hammies, and then he gets them all psyched up. Slaps him in the face. I don't know. Hits him with a bone.
They get dinosaurs. Can we get dinosaurs too?
Back massage.
Yeah. Can we bring Hoppy?
I don't. Are velociraptors carnivores?
Here's the problem. In the paperwork, Hoppy is not one of the blade fangs. So.
Oh.
Yes, velociraptors I think are. Yeah.
But aren't they really small?
They are. They're actually tiny in this. Yeah.
So he's slapping tiny dinosaurs in the face,
and he's giving them a back rub. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Birds, man, birds.
So what kind of bird is he? Is this a human dressed with the trappings of a bird, or is this an actual bird?
He looks
creature?
like a humanoid, but he's like a crow or a raven.
Oh, okay.
So an employee walks by. Checking out the competition.
Yeah, I am. Who's that?
Slicer.
It's an intimidating stage name. What does he do?
Slices.
Okay. Is he well known? Has he been in a lot of fights? Is he a winner, a champion?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he wins.
He wins a lot. Yeah. Okay. What are the after our performance? What are the people giving? What kind of odds are they giving us? The Blade Fangs. Have you heard? Ask.
He's the favorite, so
Hmm.
I don't know. Odds.
I mean, we did just upstage that
I mean,
that
the
Jim
Green Vipers.
Jim Crank.
I know exactly. I mean, they were supposed to be.
They're not
The-
even. He's got a slight.
Hmm?
He's the slight favorite.
Okay. All right. Are we allowed to bet on ourselves, or is that like
Mhm.
disqualification? You can't bet on.
You can bet on
Oh,
yourself.
okay. What odds are they giving us?
Yeah. I don't know. 2-1 or whatever.
2-1. All right.
I don't know.
I will
If you
wager.
bet on yourself and you win
Yeah.
half plus. So like, if you bet 100, you get 150. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay. I think as a starting character, I have like 5 GP plus 8 that Ramrod gave me.
Use that wisely. Ramrod
bet-
would've-
I'm gonna bet all of it on us.
So that's 13.
No reservations. Yes.
All right. So if you win, you'll get 13 plus 6, so 19. All right. Oh, 19 and some silver.
Hmm.
Is that right?
Round it up to a
I think
cool
that's-
25.
Sure.
Val is going to bet five gold on Ramrod.
Oh, well, it's just the team thing. You just bet on.
Oh, the team?
Yeah.
So
I suppose if
all
you
of us?
bet on an well, if you want to bet on who had the killing blow, you do that, but that's it's tough.
We can't kill though.
But if you
We get
pick the
disqualified.
right person, then you probably make a lot of money.
But then we'd have to angle it so that Ramrod got the killing blow. I think we could work with that. We could do that.
All right, so
It's most likely.
Mistletoe bets. Anybody else gonna make a bet?
Val will bet 5 gold.
On
It's like, oh,
on your
I've done this
team
before.
or on Ramrod?
On the team, and we'll just pat Ramrod on the back and go, I know you've got our back, buddy.
Yeah, Ramrod understand. Ramrod is team.
That's exactly what you should take away from that, my friend. Just clap him on the back.
Okay, so you ready?
I
Ramrod's
bet
slapping
10 gold
himself
on
in the
Ramrod.
face.
10 gold
Yeah.
on Ramrod. Right, so
Ramrod's slapping
Ramrod.
himself in the face to
So-
mimic what the slicer was doing, right near where the slicer is, yelling really loudly to make sure that the slicer.
make a intimidation.
Yeah. All right. Oh, natural 20, 23.
Oh, we're all
Wish I
intimidated.
would've-
The
wish I would've saved
Velociraptor's
that.
like
Up it.
kind of like go around the corner and start peeking. Did you say anything? What did you do?
No, I'm just slapping himself maniacally
Right,
while
he,
looking at
he
them.
looks at you, opens his beak, and he makes the exact same noise you did. It's like almost like a recording of your voice. He does it back at you. Then he gives you the finger. But then he's scared of you, so he goes around the corner.
Oh, it is on,
That's a
Slicer.
rude bird, man.
Well, you are gonna fight.
Is it like a feather? It's not really a feather.
Yeah, it's a long feather. Okay, ready?
He's flipping you the bird.
Oh,
Oh, very
well,
You win the internet.
I don't. Unreal. That was exquisite.
Are you going to take away inspiration for that one?
No, you get inspiration for that, definitely.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Right.
Okay, ready?
Puns give inspiration.
well,
Got
let's
it.
go. Rumrod's like, let's go. Rumrod's ready to accidentally kill something.
That was transcendent.
I mean,
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you go out into the arena. There's a big crowd of thousands of people, and cheering. And you won
Dude.
over a lot of fans. Val, everybody's chanting for Val. And so you see a cage in the middle of the arena. It's got iron bars, and there's vines wrapped around the bars. So when you go in, you're told to start. You have to kind of line up with your backs to the cage. And him and his 2 little pets are on the opposite side, and their backs are also to the cage. And they're gonna bang a gong, and then you're gonna beat the
Is
crap
it-
out of each other.
Is there anything in the cage as well? Like, is there a hidden Is this like they're gonna unleash the tigers or something in the middle just to make it more interesting, or?
The only thing you see is the vines, which
Okay,
look very
vines.
exotic to you,
Ooh.
the druid.
Yeah. I'm gonna be inspecting them vines.
Make a nature.
Okay. Actually, because I'm not the most educated person, I only get like +2, so 16.
Okay.
Total.
You notice that they move. Some of them kind of reach towards you a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'll go. Oh, very nice, and I'll touch them. And then,
Hold on.
yeah.
All right. The
Just-
vines.
Just handshake with it.
I love nature when it reaches out and touches me.
All right. Make a. Let's see. It's a saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Anytime you say you do something and then the DM just goes wide-eyed, nope, mistake.
That means I'm playing it right. 15.
Oh, okay.
15.
So, like a thorn kind of comes right at your little poker, but you.
Okay.
And so when the thorn comes out and it pulls back, you see a little bit of juice dripping from it.
Okay.
Great.
All right. I'll let everyone know that due to my amazing deduction methods, that we should not touch them vines. Do I know the name of such a vine or a similar vine?
This is a thing native to Chult, so this is new stuff to you.
Okay.
You know that
All right.
Chult has a lot of new vegetation and fruits that you'll be becoming acquainted with.
I want to learn them all and get poisoned by all of them.
There's like a whole page.
You hear that, Ramrod?
To
Ramrod,
build up
fine,
my
bad.
immunity. Yes, Ramrod, don't touch the vines. But throw him into the vines, and if he dies, you technically didn't kill him. The vines did.
Are you ready? Initiative?
Yes.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
Okay, what did Mistletoe get?
Natural 20.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Mistletoe.
I'm seeing Zavagor. I think I'm sensing Zavagor got something nice too.
Yep, also a nat 20. Go team.
Oh man. It's a tie.
Blade Fang's on fire.
A Blade Fangs chant breaks.
They're moving so fast.
Do you try to tamp it down, or do you... No. Ramrod, you're, what'd you get?
I got a 20. It wasn't natural, but
Oh my...
Jeez.
And what about Val?
A 13. Gonna have to let the team down here.
So,
You had your.
who's got the highest dex out of you guys?
I have 13.
Alright.
I also have 13.
Oh
I have
my god.
14.
Alright, so Ramrod will go first, and I'm just gonna randomly roll for you guys. Zavagor. So Ramrod, Zavagor, and then Mistletoe.
Oh
So-
well, if we're doing modified, I got a 21, and I think Zavagor would have gotten a
Yeah.
21 too.
Same thing.
We said natural 20s, but we all have a +1.
So it goes Ram, Mistletoe, Zavagor.
I don't know.
Yes. That's right. And then me. Alright, so Ramrod, you're on one side of the cage. They're on the other. I think I sent you guys the map, right? So you know kind of the layout, right?
Mm.
It's probably like, I think there's like about 30 feet total in between you, so you can get to them and attack if you want. What would you like to do, Ramrod?
Man, so many options what to do. Are there vines then pretty close to where this guy and his little pet raptors are standing?
They're wrapped around all of the bars, so he's back
Around the
into
whole
bars.
side,
So
okay.
yeah, the whole cage is like that.
So I'm so 30-foot move. I'm just going to charge up and look like I'm coming at him, but instead at the last minute, I'm going to try to punt one of the raptors right into the vines.
Okay. We'll make a opposed strength with my tiny Velociraptor, who rolls really
Tiny
low.
Velociraptor arms.
Oh, he's got a shot. I only rolled a 12 strength.
I only rolled a 6. So, what do? You run up and then what?
Punt the raptor.
So you
And
pick
and
him?
I'm aiming for the cage with the vine.
He's
Yep.
only like 3 feet from the cage.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. All right, let's see. It does not. Okay. So it hits the cage and the vines like wrap around it. And you see some of the thorns inject into it.
And And just before the end of Ramrod's turn, he's just gonna stare at this slicer guy, and he says, I heard you win a lot. Today you win beating from Ramrod.
He does the predator thing where he repeats what you said back to you slowly. But he doesn't say Ramrod. I don't remember what you said, but he says it. All right, so Ramrod, you kicked it into the cage, so it's like 4 feet off the ground, stuck, and vines are wrapped around it, kind of keeping it up against the iron cage. So after Ramrod is Mistletoe.
Okay. I'll cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and
Is that kosher with the rules?
You said buffing is fine.
Okay. Cool.
Yep, it just makes my my staff all glowy with fairy fire.
You did that in the race also. The crowd lets out a huge cheer when they say, "Oh, it's the guy with the golden staff."
Yeah, I know. I'll just that sounds wrong. I'll just hold it aloft, and I'll start. I'll point it at Slicer as well, and I'll walk towards him confidently. How far away is he? Like, is he within like a 30-foot movement?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. So I'll just say, "Come get some," and I will also run towards him and try to give him a good old thwack with the staff.
Okay.
Combat druid.
All right, you run across.
Yep. Let's see. 13 plus 2 plus with my.
You hit.
With a shillelagh, I hit on an 18. If it's an 18,
you hit.
Cool. I will do. 11.
11 points.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run up with your glowing staff, leaving a trail of light again, I guess. And you
The purple light. Yeah.
hit him in the face. All right, like blood goes, and like his beak cracks. He's really, really messed up from that.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
That'll
I
teach him
think.
to badmouth Ramrod.
I think of like the bet. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't hit him again.
Zavagor, your turn.
Okay. I'm seeing on the map here that there is a big rocky outcropping in the corner. So Zavagor climbs up that and starts to try and rile the crowd up.
Oh, okay. Make a performance check, I guess.
Okay. 6.
Well, what are you trying to do? Like, what? You just why?
Trying to get the crowd in our favor, chanting for us, the Blade Fangs need your support. We have conquered every foe thus far, and we'll conquer this one as you see. Give us your love!
Okay. All right. Yeah, the crowd goes nuts, especially because the fight just started and you're beating the crap out of them anyway. So the crowd's cheering. I guess they do the wave.
There we go. Great.
All right. Okay. So that was Zavagor. Then it's Val's turn.
Yeah, Val is going to leave the Birdman for Ramrod and go after the other Velociraptor. And is just going to try and bat it with her quarterstaff two-handed.
Okay. It looks up at you.
Oh. Well, that was a 3.
Oh.
3 plus 2, so
It ducks it.
5.
So Val, when you run over and attack, the crowd cheers. You won the race. They really like you. And then when it ducks your thing, they're like, oh. And then it's my turn. Holy cow. All right. So my little guy is in the vines. He's kind of wiggles out and plops to the ground, and he's staggering around. He looks like he's really like he's woozy and has disadvantage. So let's see. We're gonna do. He tries to bite Ramrod, Velociraptor. Oh, he gets 2 attacks. Ramrod +4.
Bring it.
7. 18.
Oh, 18 hits.
Bites you for 4 points of damage.
Just
You got
nipping at the
with
toes.
disadvantage?
Oh, but,
Ramrod's
okay.
trying to kick it off of him.
So what you notice is he's all messed up from the poison, but he's right next to Slicer. And because he's right next to him, they kind of work in concert. So Slicer kind of distracts you, which helps the Velociraptor get the shot in on you. And then Slicer, Mistletoe, he wants to slice you. He pulls out a razor with a dramatic motion, and he does the, he's going to try to slice you.
Attack of opportunity. Bam.
He's gonna slice you in a non-lethal way. Here we go. +4 on your throat. Natural 20.
Oh no!
No!
Holy crap! All right.
I'm going to use a reaction to parry to -6 from that damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. So 2d6.
I think you need it.
So it's 9, but you parried for how much?
I haven't rolled yet. 3.
Okay, so you take 6 points. So he actually, your throat is actually like, and there's like blood coming down.
Jeez.
But it's a graze. Yeah. It looks worse than it is.
All right.
What is
And
this
then-
bird guy using? Like it's just his claws?
He's got a bite and claws, I think.
Oh, okay. So
This guy has non-lethal razor.
he's
to the
friendly.
throat.
Yeah,
You can see there.
slashing you in a friendly fashion.
You might see. You probably won't, actually. All right. So other Velociraptor, Val attacked, right? Val, the
Yes.
Velociraptor tries to claw and bite. So I think bite is first. Missed you by a million. Missed you by a million. So it's like, tries to bite you twice, and it doesn't even. It's like there's like this much space between its mouth and you. It doesn't even come close to hitting you. All right. That's the end of the round. So at the end of the round, I make a special roll. It's 4, 7. Let's roll a d8. I'll do the bad news. Okay. 1. Okay, so 1 is Mistletoe. Mistletoe. So you're fighting Slicer, right? So
Yes.
his back is to the cage with the vines, but for some reason, like a tendril of the vines kind of lashes out and tries to wrap around you and thorn you in places.
Okay.
So make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Okay. Mwah. That's a 9.
Okay, so let's see. You take 1 point of damage, and you're poisoned until the end of your next turn, which means you have
Okay.
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So-
Poisoned.
Yeah, the vines shoot out. They're kind of wrapped around, I guess, your head. Or I guess your open wound. So like it wraps around your neck, and the poison goes right into your. The
Jeez.
crowd goes. Whoa. All right.
I'm getting annihilated here.
Val goes, ooh.
Top O round 2. Ramrod.
All right.
He just slipped
Ramrod,
Mistletoe's
yeah,
throat.
recently getting bit by one of those little a-holes. He's gonna go into a rage,
Mhm.
and he's going to smash his maul in the most friendly fashion into Slicer.
Okay.
Only hit AC 9.
Misses. Ducks your blow.
All right.
And he repeats the intimidating war cry you gave him earlier.
Oh, this guy.
And then I guess he imitates somebody's laugh. Oh, 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 oh.
I'm a dick.
After Ramrod is Mistletoe.
As a bonus action, I'm going to do Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
So that does 1d4 plus 3 HP.
1d4 plus 3.
Is going to be 5.
Okay.
And then for my normal action, I'm going to try to, at disadvantage. Do I have to free myself from the vine? Is it the fact that the vine's like around me that's causing me disadvantage, or it's just the poison?
Just the poison.
Just the poison. All right, I'll attack at disadvantage against Slicer.
He's really hurt. Really bad.
Oh.
No,
my-
you can if you
Oh.
drop him, you can just say you knocked him out.
Yeah, but there's a lot of money riding on this 10 GP, man.
Just
Okay.
the last hit, right? Not the last hit on Slicer, right?
Right, the last.
That's true.
hit on the-
That's true. That's true. The Velociraptors count. Okay, so disadvantage. I got a 16 and a 17, so I think I
Wow.
I hit.
On
It's
Slicer?
good rolling.
Nice.
You hit?
On
Okay.
Slicer.
He only has
So
two hit points left, so I'm pretty sure you dropped it, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I dropped.
Okay, so you swing
Sorry.
you swing your glowing staff. How do you
Yeah.
drop them?
I will, woozy with the vine. It'll look almost like an accident, but I'm kind of twirling around like in a daze, and I just smack him in the back of his kneecap, and he just drops with a crack.
Okay. It's kind of like you got your glowing staff, so it's sort of like a ice skating.
Yeah.
All right. And he's down. He's just laid out on the ground. He's done. Okay, is that it for
Okay.
Mistletoe?
I think I've done enough. Yeah.
Zavagor, there are 2 Velociraptors left.
Okay. Zavagor on top of the mound yells, "People of the Colosseum, hark! We have slain the Velociraptor abuser! Non-lethally! Give us your love!" And I shoot my light crossbow at the woozy Velociraptor.
Okay.
Non-lethally.
All right, go ahead. He's poisoned, so. Let's just get to. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll the hit.
16?
You hit. How much
Okay.
damage?
Yeah. Let's see.
Raptor.
4 damage.
Okay. So he doesn't. The raptor doesn't know where he is, and and he's up, but he's hurt pretty bad. Make a performance check for the crowd.
Sure. Oh man, I'm sucking on these. 9.
Okay. They are into it though, and when you say that, and then you shoot, so the crowd, like as you aim, the crowd goes, and then it hits, and they go, yeah, All right.
Starting a Mexican wave.
Yeah. After Zavagor is Val.
So Val's still tussling with this Velociraptor, so she's going to look over to Ramrod and say, "Hey, Ramrod, you want this one?" And try to grapple him, the Velociraptor.
Okay. It's a opposed check, right?
And I don't have a strength bonus.
Well, I'm tiny.
That's a 6.
Okay, so he was able to avoid your grapple. So you tried
So
to
Val's she's just like jumping forward, trying to grab him, and then just hits the dirt.
he's just running around like a chicken.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chasing
Okay.
a chicken around like farmer.
All right.
Saying, "Ramrod, got one for you over here."
All right. Then it's my turn. So the chicken that you tried to catch, he's gonna take a attack at you, Val. +4, so he tries to bite. No. Claw. Oh, 19. So 4 damage to Val.
Okay.
Now the poisoned one is, I think that's done now. Yeah. So let's see. Who attacked the poisoned guy? Oh, that was like you shot him with a crossbow.
Right.
Mistletoe, you dropped his master, so he's angry. He goes for your toe.
Oh, hello there, friend.
A natural 20.
Oh,
Wow.
No.
Oh, parry!
Bites you critically.
I'll
For,
parry again with my last reaction.
for 9 points. Then you
Okay,
parry.
and if I hadn't, I would be down, so.
Okay.
And I get 1. Critically, I block 1 point of damage,
Aw.
so.
Oh,
So it's like slow
I'm
motion.
barely-
He like leaps up at your neck. And you're you're barely holding back, but he gets one more attack.
Crap.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna charge it up. Ready? My players hate it when I do this. Okay.
Power
They make
score.
fun of me. They make a face. Hey, look at me. All right, here we go.
Must avoid critical hits.
9 + 4, 13.
I have a 15 AC.
Okay, so it's like up at your neck. And you're
Oh.
fighting it off. All right. And,
it's just nipping at you.
all right. Then it is at end of the round. I must roll a random roll, special secret roll.
I was looking so cool. now the death chicken's on top of me.
Val, make a dexterity saving throw. A thorny vine comes at you.
That is going to be a 10.
Okay, so you take 1 point of damage and you're poisoned. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks till the end of your next turn. And then
No.
so a vine wraps, hits Val and the crowd boos. All right, Ramrod, your turn.
Oh man, Ramrod's really torn. He hears Val's cry and sees her struggle over there with the
Tiny
chicken-sized
velociraptor.
raptor. But the one that just nearly took out his buddy Mistletoe, he's going to play whack-a-mole with it. So he's going to bring the maul down right on top of it. 12?
No. Missed like this much.
Screams.
All right, is that it for
frustration?
Is that it for Ramrod?
That's it for Ramrod.
All right, Mistletoe. It's chomping at your neck. What do you do?
All right. Well, I'm out of spell slots, so I just gotta. I'm out of all my tricks. I've just gotta slap it with my staff and hope it goes away. 15 plus 2. Sorry, 5. So
You hit.
yeah, hit on a 20.
Mhm.
9 damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
So what do you do? Like, it's at your neck, and how do you attack it? Like, what do you do? It's dead.
I headbutt it, and then as it reels, I slap it I slap it off with the staff.
So it goes into the cage, and the vines it's just hanging there dead. Or, unconscious.
It's like
Unconscious.
non-lethal damage.
Unconscious.
Non-lethal damage.
As you bleed from the neck.
Yeah.
Poison dripping down as well, right?
Alright, the crowd lets out a huge cheer when that happens. And then it is Zavagor's turn. There's one left. It's by Val. Val's fine.
And this one hasn't been hurt yet, right?
No, it has not.
Nope.
Okay. I yelled at the crowd again. Behold the power of Mistletoe! Give him your love, channel your strength through him! And then I take another shot off at the other raptor.
Okay.
Oh man, I was so close to a natural 20, and it just 5.
Oh. Alright. That misses. Make a performance check.
Sure.
See what the crowd thinks.
You meant to miss.
Yeah. Same thing. 4.
Oh, okay. They do like it a lot.
Well, good. They better.
But they're
Got
not
my
like
heart here.
Alright. That was Zavagor. Val, it's your turn.
Val's just staggering around and is leaning on her quarterstaff and is just going to try and kick the velociraptor.
Okay.
Gonna do a ramrod.
Okay, just what do you want to do? You want to do opposed strength, or you just want to attack it? Like,
Just attack it,
okay, good.
and that's at disadvantage, right?
Well, you know what? If you do an opposed strength, because it's tiny, I think it has disadvantage. So if you do the opposed strength, I think
That will even out.
you would have a regular roll. It would just be a straight roll.
Okay. Opposed strength, I think then.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh, 17.
Okay, so you kick it into the cage.
Yep. I was like, no, I'm gonna kick it towards Ramrod. Actually, I'm gonna go. Ramrod, save this one for you.
All right, let me make a dex save here. Roll the 1. Okay. So you kick it like into the cage right by Ramrod, and the vines like wrap around it, and it's poisoned. You know, so it takes 1. Can you roll a d6 for damage, please?
D6 damage.
For the kick. Plus strength if you have it.
No.
No.
4.
So it is blood's coming out of its nose holes. And it's stuck in the cage. And it's primed up like a batting cage.
Oh.
It's right there in the sweet spot. Alright, but then it's my turn.
Just looks and feels kind of bad for it.
So, Ramrod, it tries to lash out at you from its trapped area in the vines.
With its tiny arms.
Yes, it's trying to get out of the vine, but it can't even get its arms around the vine. All right. And plus, every time it tries to grab the vine, it hits another thorn. Okay. So, Ramrod. All right. So I'm going to attack you twice with disadvantage. So first time, 20 total. So
20?
It's 16 plus 4. So,
Wow.
I did 5 points to you.
All right. Well, he's raging, so he gets resistance.
And then 8 plus 4, 12.
15 AC, so that one missed.
Okay, so it's just that one. Okay, so it's just the one little guy left. He's stuck in there. All right, Ramrod, it's your turn.
Fight of the
He's
century.
going to do the spit in the hand.
Okay.
He's going to twirl up the maul.
The crowd is like, standing up now to see if you can knock it out.
All right.
Knock
Gonna
it
charge
out.
it up.
Charge it up.
Oh, what?
16.
You hit. How much damage?
Oh. 12.
Okay, so you hit it, right?
Just, yeah.
Let's have
nice,
it like
nice big batter swing.
All right, and actually, there's bars of the cage. You actually knock it through the bars, and it like goes flying down to the other side of the arena, and it just plops on the ground, unconscious and fine. The crowd lets out a huge cheer. Yeah, you guys won. Confetti comes down.
Val's going to start a Ramrod cheer. Ramrod, Ramrod,
Okay.
Ramrod.
Yeah, they do it.
Run!
Okay.
Yeah.
They
Do it
that.
like Ramrod tries to get one half of the crowd saying Ram and the other saying Rod. Ram, Rod.
Make a performance.
Oh, this is gonna go bad.
I'll make a crowd coordination check. They're very coordinated.
Oh, 14.
Everybody make a deck
They do
check.
it. They do it. Right.
Oh,
Yeah!
nice.
Wow. He rolled really well. Okay. All right, they love you guys. So everybody wants to know if there's Blade Fangs merchandise. So.
There
We've come
will
a
be.
long ways from throwing strange children into crowds.
People
Now
will
it's
pay
throwing
us to throw
velociraptors.
their children.
Yeah, where's that brat little kid at now?
Okay, so you are once the crowd eventually files out after they scream and cheer for a while, and you're led into the back, and the guy tells you, the merchant prince would like to see you to give you your reward. Would you like
Okay.
to? Do you need a minute to freshen up?
Do you have some bandages? Because
Yes.
I really am.
Mistletoe probably just looks like crap.
Like I'm just limping. I'm like a bloody lip. Yay, Ramrod.
Yeah, they have like baths and stuff, so you can. There's actually a lot of bathhouses in this city. So.
Oh, we'll have to visit that.
Actually, the guy says as you're. So they have bathtubs in this place in the back, like in the shower room. The guy's like, so
Okay.
do you want me to sponge
Look,
you?
I could-
You okay in there?
I'm fine. I'll just take care of myself, and I'll just like crawl into the tub.
Just checking. I mean, I'm an expert.
Just-
But, okay. All right. So you.
Is Hoppy with us again?
Oh yeah.
So Val's just scrubbing him up a bit. Just making sure his eye stalks and tentacles are clean.
Okay.
Ramrod's gonna go hop in the tub right next to Mistletoe, sort of give him a slap on the back. Good
Oh,
job,
gosh.
buddy.
In the same tub.
You too.
Is there more than one tub? If there's not, he'll just hop in the same tub. It's fine.
All right, you're in the same tub.
Awesome. He's just splashing.
I just pull my knees up really close to my chest.
All right. So Hoppy looks at Val and looks at them in the tub, and looks at Val and looks at them in the tub. And then he starts going over to the tub. What do you do? And
I'm gonna
the
go-
guy who was hoping to give you guys a sponge bath is like, what do you do?
I'm just going to go, Hoppy, no, but make no effort to stop him.
You guys want to make deck saves? As he hops,
Yeah, probably.
he takes to the air. His 6-inch vertical.
Ramrod's gonna quickly finish washing and try to dive out of the way. Oh, natural 20. Natural 20.
Oh! What about
Well, I know how this ends, but yeah, sure. I'll roll to dex save. 14.
Okay. So you both, you get out of the way. And he like does like a belly flop onto the tub, which is much smaller than he is, and it just porcelain everywhere, and the water goes everywhere. And he just kind of gets a sponge, and it's just like, you know, eats the sponge.
The sponge becomes slimy.
And the
Okay.
I
guy,
walk over to him and say, "Bad frog. That is not for eating."
We don't know him.
it takes another sponge and mushes it into your face, Zavagor.
Oh, I can see why you ate this, but still, it is not for eating.
Are you ready to go to see the merchant prince?
If we manage to
Yes.
get cleaned up from that, yes.
Okay. So a guy leads you to near the center of the city. All of the merchant princes live in this one area. Each of them has a villa. There's 7 of them. And the merchant princes rule Port Nyanzaru. And each one has a specialty of things that they sell. So you're going to see Quayothe. So you're brought up to a large estate. And get my notes for that. Alright, it's a villa in the center of town. As you enter, it reeks of scented perfumes, bowls of fresh fruit, and there's oil lamps and braziers. You are led to a room where there is a statue of a leaping Goliath, which is life-sized, a big muscly Goliath, and there's a painting of a woman with a red jacket, and she actually has actual teeth that she sharpened to a point, and she has a monkey that has brass knuckles. And you see a winged snake on a perch looking at you. It has bright pink and blue wings. And down the stairs comes this beautiful, dark-skinned lady wearing fine silks and feathers. And she's accompanied by 3 really good-looking guys and 3 really good-looking women. One of the guys is really ridiculously good-looking. One of the women is really ridiculously good-looking. Zavagor, you notice something. She's wearing a ring. And you can see it's got runes on it. And there's an orange gem in the center, and it glows. And on the gem is the symbol of Iman, your demon lord.
Great, someone else to hate.
And that's where we'll have to stop, because we're out of time. So we'll have to
What?
come back next week to find out what happens next.